Dragon Quest Builders 2 is an adventure RPG sandbox with building elements. It was released in 2018 for PC, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Nintendo Switch. It can easily be compared to Minecraft, but with Dragon Quest storytelling. The story takes place after Dragon Quest II, also known as Dragon Warrior 2 from 1987. You can customize your character, who is a builder that wakes up on a monster's slave ship. In this world, builders are seen as heretics, and the opposing are the Children of Hargan, a group mainly made up of monsters who believe in destruction over creation. The slave ship goes down, and your character wakes up on a deserted island with two other characters that survived. Lulu, another captive on the ship, and Malroth, a mysterious boy who has amnesia. If you recognize him from Dragon Quest II, it's because he was a major character in it, albeit a bit different. The main island, the Isle of Awakening, becomes yours and is free to change however you want. At certain parts of the story, you visit 3 other main islands to collect more residents to help you build your island up. The 3 big islands you visit are Furrowfield, a once green farmland, Crumbledon, a desert mining town, and Moonbrook, a snowy wasteland that used to be a large kingdom. You have a main goal to reach in each of these locations, mostly trying to bring them back to life. There are a large variety of characters you will meet, and you'll learn new techniques and building recipes over time. There are a large variety of gameplay aspects in this game. First is building, which is done similarly to Minecraft or 7 Days to Die. The world is made up of blocks, and you can change it as drastically as you please. You have many tools to help you out, like a hammer to smash blocks, gloves to carry them, and some other unlockable items. You have crafting benches to create tons of items and unlock more ways of creating the further you go. Your character will get hungry over time, and you can collect food to cook and make recipes. There are also monsters roaming the lands, and for the most part, Malroth will fight them off, but your character will need to step up in battle later on in the story. Most of the battles include other NPCs, and it makes things a lot easier. To be honest, there are just so many gameplay aspects that it's hard to name them all. I initially didn't think the game would be that great because it seemed too simple, but I liked playing it with a meal and had a lot of fun with it. It feels like a true Dragon Quest game. I liked exploring the world and finding secrets that would be part of the JRPG titles. The characters were all enjoyable, and even though it looks lighthearted, the story was pretty dark and had some depressing moments. It was definitely made for the mature fans of the series, but it is fun enough for kids as well. I really wasn't expecting such a detailed story for how the art style looks. That's what I get for judging a game by its cover. The art style is similar to other Dragon Quest titles, but the human characters are chibi. It makes the game look better. I can only imagine how it would look for full-sized humans to be lifting blocks a third of their size. The music has tracks from the series soundtrack, and it still fits wherever it's used. There is no voice acting, but the characters can make small sounds like giggling, etc. The designs of most of the NPCs looked really good, and Malroth was intimidatingly adorable. After you finish the second island in the storyline, you're able to more customize your character and dress them up however you want, as long as you have the accessories or clothes unlocked. I haven't played the first Dragon Quest Builders yet, but I have heard that this game made the mechanics a lot better. Your character will come up with blueprints for designs of certain buildings, and you will have to build them yourself. As the buildings get bigger, the game takes pity on you and has the NPCs help you build them. So you can go do whatever, and as long as they have the materials, the NPCs can finish everything for you. Generally, around the time I would get burned out on building big structures is when they would take over for me, and I'm glad the game recognized that. For the most part, the NPCs can take care of themselves and are very helpful to you. Monsters can be befriended after a certain part in the story, and there are also ones that are just friendly in general. It was cute having them grow close to my character and getting excited about helping her build in one of the later parts of the story. Humans and monsters were both very likable. There are more and optional islands that you can visit besides the main 4, and each one has its own theme and exclusive items to find. You can find animals and monsters on the other islands as well to befriend and bring back to your island. Some creations from players of the previous game will show up as Easter eggs on the islands, and you can recruit an NPC from there to journey back with you. Once the main story is complete, you have free reign to do whatever you want and explore more islands. The main story has a pretty long runtime. I played for 90 hours before completing it, but that was also messing around and exploring the world during that time. This is pretty much the game that I've been wanting to play for a while. I like playing 7 Days to Die and fixing up the destroyed buildings, but it felt kind of lonely with no other NPCs other than Trader Joel or Jen or whoever. Minecraft's villagers don't really interact with you, so that still felt lonely to me. I wanted a game where I could build/fix up things and have NPCs to interact with, and this gave me exactly that. I love the Dragon Quest series in general, and I can't believe I never played this before just because it looked too kiddie for me. It is such a fun game and feels like Dragon Quest. I recommend it so much, and I'm still playing it when I need a day to just fix or build structures on the game while listening to stories on YouTube. Thank you for watching the video. Leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more content, leave me a comment if you've played this game, what your favorite part of it is if you want to play this game. Thank you to my patrons on Patreon. It makes me so happy that people want to support me. I also have a Redbubble and a demo for my game shards, the heart, to check out if you feel like it. And thank you for watching.